Hey guys, it's Schwell here doing another video. As most of you know, or may not know, I got a new gas blowback rifle. It's a WE KAC PDW, and I don't know if you can see the chair from that view, but here's the gun. I've had the gun for about a week now, exactly a week actually, and as you can see, the only thing I did was I added a EOTech clone, threw on some paint just to make it mine, and a knockoff angle foregrip. This is a China clone angle foregrip. I think I paid 20 bucks for it, but it gets the job done. You know me, I try and save money wherever possible with the new baby and all. That's just diaper money. But local guy goes by the name of F.A. Tony to all us locals. I think it's Tlyons on YouTube. He just started doing a video series on his glass blowback rifles. You know, his Cerakote, his WA, his GHK PDW that he just got. I'm probably going to send him my WE PDW so he can do a head-to-head test on both guns. You know, just to see how they compete with each other. Mine is not the new open bolt. This is the one that you can actually see the brass in. I was talking to a couple of guys and they say what I can do is take some high heat ceramic paint, you know, the stuff that they use to paint grills, and paint that brass sleeve black. And they give it a better appearance. For me, it's not really that important, but I'm going to do it. They say it also helps with the cool down, you know, with the gas blowbacks. They get cold as you rapid fire them. I use propane, and anyway, the point of this video is to show you guys a modification that Tony put me onto. He adds, like, I guess you could call it a shim to the back side of the recoil spring, and what that is supposed to do is pretty much like short stroking your gas blowback pistols. I don't know if many of you know anything about that, but I've been practicing that for a while with my gas blowback pistols, and what that does is it speeds up the cycle, and it also eliminates the lock back. So I just took some cardboard, folded it up a couple of times, and then I wrapped some electrical tape around it. And what you do is, I made it the same size as this, and what you do is you can put it in here, or you can just hold it against that while you're shutting it. And bring this down, close up the gun, and what that does is when the gun cycles, it doesn't cycle back as far. So in essence, you're short stroking it, so it goes through a firing cycle a lot faster. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a test fire. I'll show you with, and then I'll show you without. For me, I tested it in my garage last night, and to be honest with you, I didn't notice much of a difference. But usually when you do stuff like this, the human ear doesn't pick it up anyway. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to chrono it, and I'll take my camera with me and I'll show you the chrono processes as well, so we can test that rate of fire. This thing is trying to do a kamikaze off the chair again. But I'm going to pretty much dry fire this, no BBs loaded. And like I said, because I short stroked it, it doesn't lock back. Alright, here it is, full auto with the buffer inside. Okay. This is where having two guns would come in handy. That way I could run one stock and then do the one with the mod a lot faster. But whatever. Okay. And this is without. Like I said, I don't think it's making much of a difference. I know how to short stroke gas blowbacks, and I have an idea of what I could do to make this one cycle a little bit faster. But based on what I'm hearing, I'm not seeing much of a difference between the two. But just to let you guys know, the weight of this thing is nice and heavy. It's real hefty. The mags are heavy. I only have 5 mags total, but I loaded them in my vest and put my vest on last night to see how it felt. These things add a lot of weight. So once I'm all said and done, I'm probably going to have about 10 or 12 of them. That's going to add a lot of weight to my loadout when I'm out playing. But the realism factor of gas blowback rifles is mind-blowing. You play airsoft, you have your AEGs, you pull that trigger, and all you get is noise. You don't get any felt recoil or anything like that. That is totally different with these gas blowback rifles. The blowback, the kickback that you get, and the sound is like nothing I've heard produced by an AEG. Even those AEGs with the blowback feature, they still can't compare to the feel. Now performance, I don't see that there's much of a performance gain. This gun on propane stock with the stock setup is shooting 480. I'm going to make some adjustments. I have an impasse kit, the RE Tech impasse kit on the way, and that makes it adjustable. And that was only 50 bucks. So, you know, the parts and things for these guns aren't that expensive. But the magazines themselves, $50 a pop. I haven't found them any cheaper. And if I get them cheaper, they're usually used. And there's always a chance that one of them leaks. Or all of them leak. So it's kind of iffy. You might not be saving any real money by going the used route. They're easy to work on. The gas blowback rifles are easy to work on. If you have a general understanding of real steel, it does translate to this. It's not too bad. It's not much of a jump. Right now, I'm in the process of switching over to having maybe 1 or 2 AEGs, and the rest of my guns are going to be gas blowback. All my pistols are gas blowback. This is gas blowback. I just talked to a guy last night about a WE SCAR that I may be picking up on the cheap. But what I'm looking for is a WOC, a WOC, M4 setup. But we'll see how that works out, how that plays out. I have a PTW that I'm expecting any day now, any week now, and that's a high-end gun. But for the cost of that PTW, I could have probably got 2 or 3 gas blowback rifles. And like I said, the realism of these is like nothing else that I've played with. I've played with the PTWs. I love them. They're reliable. Great build quality. But the gas blowback, the kickback that you get, and the sound that you get from these is like nothing else out there on the field. And when you're playing with everybody and everybody else on the field has AEGs, and you come and you start shooting this, they know it's you. They know where you are. But I'll come back with another review. There's a game coming up later this month where it's all gas blowback, and I think you can use spring shotguns and maybe spring sniper rifles. I'm not really sure about the sniper rifle, but I know you can use those shotgun springers. And it's primarily the main focus of that game is gas blowback rifles and gas blowback pistols. So I got a shotgun coming. I got that last week. That'll be here any day now. I have this. I plan on going to that game. I'm not too sure yet. It's a bit of a drive from my house, but we'll see. Depends on what the wife, how much of a leeway the wife gives me as far as how far I can go away, or if I can go at all. We'll see. But I will be at 6mm Junkies game next weekend. I will have a video coming up with details on that shortly. And this is Schwell. I'm going to hit you with the deuces, and I hope you guys are out there having fun and being safe. The temperature is dropping, so all you Central Florida guys, come on, get your stuff together. Let's get out there and play. You got Combat City, you got Wayne's World, you got all of these games. You got the Orlando Wolfpack, you got the guys out in the Tampa area, Sarasota. Then you got the War Pigs. Hey, there's no excuse for you not to be out there and playing. This is the perfect time of year down here in Florida to start playing. September all the way up through March of next year is a great time to play. It might get a little chilly, but you know what? I'd rather be cold than extremely hot. So, like I said, this is Schwell. Hit you with the 2 fingers.